So guys, we are playing 1v1 and I just realized I should not have pointed my road left. I think I should have just gone ahead for the port, only because that sheep port and that wood port would be so valuable if I do end up getting it. I'm thinking for my next spot to get the 9, 5, 6 and point up and try to build towards the sheep and just do a whole bunch of porting. Although actually getting the 8, 10, 5, the 2 sheep and the wood spot and building down towards that, the 5, 6 wood isn't a bad idea. As to what he's going to take, I think he's going to take the 10, 5, 9. And then he's going to take the 6 brick and 6, 4, 9 up top, which is good for him. For us, I think the 8... I think for us, then the 8, 4, 5 point down towards the 5, 11, 6 is what's going to work best for us. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's playing exactly how I'd imagine. And I don't even blame him for it. So yeah, once he points his road, probably down. Next spot for him is going to be or towards the right, 10, 5, 9. Because he needs wood, he needs ore. And theoretically, he could also go for the 9. Okay, he goes for that, which is interesting. I am perplexed, without a doubt. Let's go ahead and take this spot and point towards the right so we can get on that extra bit of ore. Although if I do come up to this wood spot, then that entire right side is mine, so I have nothing to worry about. So let's go ahead and play with that in mind, and on God, let's hope that we just pull out a whole bunch of dev cards that help us. And it's going to be a massive game of porting. Yeah, I mean, that probably should not have ported all of that. Probably should not have pointed my road towards this way, but I did anyway. So yeah, I mean, every 6 is a free road for him, so he could also go ahead and plow us, but I think he wants to go ahead and build on that ore spot. I'm so silly because I just realized that ore spot could get away from us. So most definitely, if we win this game, it's going to be interesting, but I don't think we are. He's going to go ahead, build over there. And I always point my roads towards the ports, but this was the first time where I'm like, let's just build inward and see. And I did not pay attention that I'm sitting next to 2 amazing ports that can be so useful. Not making any use of it. Let's go and block that 6 and get a brick. Perfect. Do I want to settle? Yeah, let's go ahead and settle. And with the 4, get a dev card. Actually, the 9 block isn't bad either, but I really need to get on that wood port ASAP. Although the sheep port also wouldn't be bad if that's the only port we do end up getting. So he's building backwards. Should not be a problem for us, I don't think. Gonna go ahead and a 10 is a city. Okay, let's just buy a dev card, get a knight. He buys the dev card. He's gonna move it off of us. Doesn't move it off of us. Finally, let's go ahead and buy another. Let's just go buy the entire deck out. He gets a wood from us. I'm gonna go put it back on the 6. He's gonna port everything for a brick, I believe. And if I get a road builder, I'm gonna probably point. Again, tough one. Tough decision. But let's just see how it goes. Yeah, because if I pointed towards the right, I would have the wood port by now. Use the Year of Plenty, settles. Doesn't buy a dev. I'm gonna block that 6 again. Get an ore, block that 9. Get a sheep. And I really don't want him building anymore. But also he needs a city. That's fine. Roll 7. Nope. Gets insane amount of roads. Could go for the wood port. He should have enough cards for the wood port, I believe. And if he does go for the wood port, then that 6 becomes the block for us. Nope. Is going for the 3 to 1. Interesting. He might be trying to go for the long-term connect. He's not rolling a 7, which is interesting. We cannot plow from the back, that's for sure. As for our road, let's go ahead and come. Ooh, tough one again. Yeah, I want the wood port only because I'm on good enough sheep numbers. Finally rolls a 7, blocks our 10. We're going to block his 9 again, just because I know that having all that road isn't helpful. It takes our wood, our only wood, which is super annoying. But I get something in return. And I'm looking for a 10 at this point. Need a 10. Don't get that. Get a 6. Block his wood. I'm going to play an aggressive 9. Block that 9 again. Get another wood. Literally a 10 is all we need. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and city up the 11, 10, 3. Only because if we do get a 3, that's good. A plow incoming. Maybe. Maybe. Wouldn't be too bad if it did happen. I'd live with it. And now I need a 10, 3, 5. It's like going for the longest road. And foes are very helpful. So that's to build over there. I'm not going to port out my sheep just yet. Not going to port it out. We know for a fact that he can't block us, so that's good. Tough decision, but I think I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and use that brick and finally settle over here. And now if a 3 does roll, then we go for the ports. Get a 5. Please roll me an 8. Great. 1 dev card puts me at 13. I'm going to port it all out. E-City's up over there. We get an 11, which is good. Get that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we have enough cards. What I'm thinking is he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So theoretically, blocking him in isn't going to do much for us. So let's go ahead and come over here and take that wood port. So he rolled a 7. I'm going to go ahead and continue blocking his 9. And again, amazing 4s. Get another dev card. Get a 5. Need a 3. More and more 4s. Could have ported, but I like to hold. I like to be a risk taker. And not having the wheat really does hurt him, only because you see how many cards he had to port out. I'm going to keep a wood, get rid of a wheat, and probably block this 6, because that's going to block a lot of his numbers. He gets a 7, good for him. Takes a wheat, that hurts. Now I'm going to block the 6, because that's a lot of cards that he's receiving. Rolls an 8, probably buys a dev card. Good block. Doesn't buy a dev card. Man, what a wacky bunch of numbers. The 4s. Man, the 4s are killing. So he probably could port it all out for another city on the 6, 4, 9 using the sheep. Because he already has 1 wheat. And he's flooded with ore. Buys 2 dev cards, which is bad. Rolls a 9. Good for him. We get a 10. He could have a mono. Buys 3. We need to keep buying. So we get a mono, which is good. Get a 5. Finally get a 3. So let's go ahead and come to this port. Get that block on him. And now I need a couple of cities. And I definitely have army on lock, that's for sure. Get a 10. Another block. Need an 8. Porting everything for a city right there. He could be at 13, so I actually do need to fight for army. So I'm gonna go ahead and tough decision. Do I come up top or do I go from here? I think I'm just gonna go this way. He's gonna move it off of me, and I'll put it back on him. Takes my only ore. I get that. I'm gonna block his 9. The 4s. I tell you, the 4s, man. Insane. So we do that. And continue buying more dev cards. He buys a dev card. We're gonna go ahead and block that 6. And get 2 more. Road Builder and another mono helps. Moves it off of us. Good block on his part. I am thinking of blocking this 6. Okay. Now I'm gonna wait. Hopefully, okay, 7. Don't take the wood and we're good. Great. Buys another dev card. I'm gonna keep it there. Dang. Okay. Because I can use the Road Builder and settle right there. Now, he could go for the connect. I don't think he has 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless he has the other Road Builder. He's going. Ported his ore for a wood. Yeah. Can we maintain road? Probably not. I don't think we can maintain road long term. Use our last knight to block that 9. Get a whole bunch of cards. Can't do much about it. I'm going to hold. He should have another knight. Doesn't have another knight. And don't have to worry about monos because we've got the monos. Do I yank it all from him? No. Yeah, why not? Why not? It'll be fun. We get 5. That's good. And let's just continue building over here. And I know I can build 1 more. Can he cut us off? He can cut us off there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I want to port it all for an ore and just buy another dev card. Only because I don't want to spend money on wood. Sorry, trade for wood. 5 dev cards. So something's cooking. Let's go ahead and do that. And that is great. Road Builder, which is useless. So we're sitting at 2, 3. He's sitting at 2 VP. So he's at 11. Gear of Plenties and whatnot. And now I need 9s and 4s to start coming in so we can start porting everything. He's already saying GG because it's game over. It is game over. And some way, somehow, we got lucky. I think in hindsight, having the road pointed towards the left helped with the road connect. But I don't think it would have helped with anything else. Let's go ahead and keep going. Get to 7, why not? Take a sheep from us. Take a wheat. Great. Blocking himself in. He's at 12. Let's go ahead and mono all that. Or, and then let's just 1, 2. Okay. Well, out of dev cards, I'm going to move it off of him. He just concedes. Yeah, he knew I was at 14. So yeah, that's going to be it for this game, you guys. He actually produced more than me, but he did end up getting blocked a lot more than me. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time.